Hi and welcome back to Real Reviews, where today I'm plunging myself into Kaos. That's right, I'm looking at the Netflix original show based around Greek mythology, which has had comparisons already with Succession. Was created by Charlie Covell, the man behind The End of the Effing World, and it stars Jeff Goldblum. So let's dive in and find out what all the fuss is about. So the great thing about Kaos, which is currently streaming on Netflix, is if you know nothing about Greek mythology and you pay attention, then you'll learn an incredible amount. This is a classics lecture packed into a limited series, but the problem also is if you know nothing about Greek mythology, then you're going to get lost, you're going to flounder, you're going to be wondering why this show doesn't come with Cliff Notes or York Notes, and you might actually become slightly indifferent and ultimately switch off, which is a real shame because this is an excellent show. Jeff Goldblum, Janet McTeer from Ozark, you've got Stephen Dillane, who has been around forever, and people may remember him from Game of Thrones as Stannis Baratheon, and you've also got Billy Piper in there, there's Eddie Izzard in there. This really is a cast which is enviable, but is it salvageable? Is it watchable? Is it worthwhile? Let's dig a bit deeper. So I'm not saying that Kaos isn't an excellent show, but there comes with a caveat. Yes, I hate the word, but I'm going to use it. So if you don't know Dionysius, if you don't know Hera, Cassandra, the Fates, the Furies, Poseidon, Prometheus, even Zeus, if you don't know any of these people, these legends, these sort of mythological figures, then Kaos becomes quite arduous. It becomes quite emotionless because you can't make emotional investment because this feels more like an academic exercise. Yes, stylistically it does something really interesting in terms of switching between art house and mainstream, in terms of colour palettes, which I've already mentioned, not to mention the fact that there are some really impressive locations. This is shot in some really stunning places, and the performances are good, but what ultimately tends to undermine Kaos, at least from about the third episode, is the fact that this is an incredibly dense story. So I think in order to enjoy it to its fullest potential, you need to go away and bone up, do your homework, then come back to the show and really appreciate it for what it is, because I think then you'll be able to unlock the true potential of what Kaos can offer. So on that note, I'm going to go over to my rating. Let's do that. So for the first time, I'm going to give a show 2 ratings. So if you know nothing about Greek mythology, you're going to give this I would give this a 3 out of 5 on the big old 5 scale. If on the other hand, you know your classics and you are prepared to apply that knowledge to a television show, this is a 5 out of 5 on the big old 5 scale. So it really depends where you sit in terms of the sliding scale, literally, of your knowledge of the subject. So on that note, I'm going to move on to the trailer. Let's do that. And so it is, you've reached the end of the video review for Kaos, which is currently streaming on Netflix and stars Jeff Goldblum. So if you've liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Failing that, just drop a comment in the comment box below and I will respond. And finally, you can just subscribe so that every Tuesday and every Saturday when I drop another one of these videos literally into your lap, then you'll get a little notification and you can pop in and watch or listen to as much or as little as you like and then go about your day. In the meantime, check out the rest of the channel and maybe pop over to the Patreon page. Take care. Cheers now. Bye-bye.